have a great day planned for all of you. Let me start by saying that the building behind me represents a $20 million investment from the Belk organization. And Tim Belk, our Chief Executive Officer, and Johnny Belk, our Chief Operating Officer, couldn't be more excited about investing in the Huntsville community. So we are super excited about that. We're even more excited about the 300 plus jobs that's bringing to this community as well. So hopefully when you guys get into the store, you'll meet some of our awesome associates who have worked very hard to prepare the store for you all. You don't get to be 125 years old unless you are somebody who gives back to the community. And Belk recently celebrated our 125th anniversary. And giving is in our DNA, and I am extremely excited to announce that Belk has committed to give $55,000 in charitable donations to key strategic partners in the Huntsville community. And very shortly, I'm going to introduce Janet Brown, who is our regional store manager and vice president, who's going to be making some check presentations. Before she gets to that, let me just tell you what's in store for you today. We have informal modeling, we have some food, we have some drink in there, some coffee, etc. We have Cynthia Rowley, who is going to be, as a fashion designer, who's going to be making a personal appearance later on this morning. And we just have a lot of activities and fun. The other beautiful thing about this store that I want you all to know is this is what we call a flagship store. That means that many of the vendors that you see in here are not going to be available in other Belk locations. Vendors like Bonobos, Pink Tartan, Polo Black, La Mer Cosmetics, and Joe Malone Cosmetics. You're going to see the best that Belk has to represent to the community, and we hope you share our excitement. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Janet Brown, who's going to make some check presentations. Janet, come on up here.
All right, well, he's not using his umbrella, but I'm going to.
I'll hold your umbrella.
Oh, thank you. Welcome to our ribbon cutting celebration. We are so excited that you're here today to have a fun time and help us celebrate this terrific new building. This represents the best of modern Southern style. If you like what you see on the exterior, and do you? Yeah. I cannot wait to show you inside because it is amazing, and we're anxious to get you in there as quickly as possible. There are many people here today that I'd like to recognize, and I'm going to do that briefly and quickly. First of all, our community partners. I think you'll agree we live in a very special community, a community that is so giving and so helpful in many ways. But I'd like to recognize our government, our school representatives, representatives from our business community, and our nonprofit organizations. There are so many here today joining us in this celebration. I also want to thank you to the Bridge Street team and to Bear Properties, along with Hutton and Hoare Construction, for making this possible and welcoming us to Bridge Street Town Center. Thank you also to Belk Division Office, as well as our corporate and also our neighboring stores for helping us to make this happen today. And then I'd like to, last but not least, welcome and thank all of my terrific team, the Bridge Street Belk team, which is standing in the back. I could not have done it without them. It's an amazing team of 300 individuals that you'll get to meet very shortly. But quickly first, I'd like to ask Robert Mays to join me on stage. He is the Chamber of Commerce Board Chairman.
Come on up, Robert.
Thanks, Janet. And David, we're so excited to have you here in our community. The fact is, this Cummings Research Park is, as many of you know, the second largest research park in the country, but it's the only research park that has a mixed-use business environment with Bridge Street. And it's a tremendous jewel. When the Chamber brings in other companies to look to expand in this area, this is one of the jewels that we get to bring them to and showcase for them. And now with Belk here, it's even better than ever. So we're so excited to have you here. Within this area, there's over 25,000 people who will be able to come during their lunch hours and after work to shop. So by the look of this line, there's a lot of pent-up demand. And we're excited to have you here in Huntsville.
I just want to make this real quick because everybody's ready to get in here and spend some money. On behalf of the 343,000 people that live in Madison County, we're honored. This is not a new commitment you're making to our county. It's a continued commitment. I want to thank everybody associated with Belk that's been doing all the training here lately. I know that they've been here a lot of hours. It's going to be successful. And then the other thing is what Belk's fixed to do for the 3 public school systems here in Madison County. Every time you spend $1 here, our 3 public school systems benefit, and we want you to spend a lot today, okay? It's an honor to be your chairman, and thanks again for your reinvesting in Madison
Dale,
County.
thank you very much. Appreciate that.
All right, and now for our check presentations. We'd like to start with a $15,000 donation to the Liz Hurley Breast Cancer Fund. If Liz Hurley, founder, and Candy Burnett, president of Huntsville Hospital Foundation, will come forward.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Here's our check. Woo!
Look, I'll hold it up for us. Wow, everybody see that?
Right there in front, ladies, right here, please. Thank you.
We can do the step and repeat later, too. Thank you. Next, with a $10,000 donation to the Junior League of Huntsville, Emily Stone, president, and Amy Gandy, managing director.
You're still standing under the umbrella.
I don't know where I'm standing.
Everyone, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Tell them we're almost done.
With a $10,000 donation to the United Way of Madison County, Clay Vandiver, president, and Sarah Rhodes, campaign associate.
Big smile right here, kids. Love it, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. With a $5,000 donation to the Huntsville Botanical Garden, Paula Steigerwald, president and CEO, Cynthia Potts, vice president of advancement. Thank you. Got it?
Oh, that's what my script said.
A $5,000 donation to the Huntsville Ballet Company, Phil Otto, artist director, Sherry Polk, president of Huntsville Ballet Board of Directors. Thank you. You too.
Thank you very much.
With a $5,000 donation to the Boys and Girls Club of North Alabama, Archie Starrett, Director of Programs, and Beth Mooring, Director of Research Development.
Come on up, guys. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take the money with you.
And last but not least, a $5,000 donation to Liberty Learning Foundation, Patty Yancey, President, and Laurie Sammons, Director of Donor Relations.
Patty's not here.
Oh, just you. You're all I
There
need.
you go, perfect, thank you. Here, everybody.
Everybody look over here, too. Ready?
Are you ready?
Go ahead and give it a try.